The first satellite dish. I have heard different variations of this story from different sources. So let's see if we can gather all the different details and get them in one place. Some of the earliest details come from Sister Rayfield's book, My Life with Mother Angelica. She says it was September 18th, 1980, when Mother Angelica ordered the first satellite dish. The dish arrived in early 1981. My buddy Tom Kennedy took pictures of that day it was installed, and he marked the date, March 10th, 1981. And the dish was almost being installed in Tom's backyard. Here you can see the crane, the back of Tom's house, and Mother Angelica and Sister Rayfield coming down the path. And the installation begins. But before they can get started, there's one complication. Although the dish had been delivered to the property, Mother didn't have the money to pay for the installation. A crane was donated, but only for a limited number of hours that day. When the crane operator arrived, he told Mother his superiors had told him not to install the dish until he gets a check for $600,000. Mother responds, saying, "Oh, there may have been a misunderstanding. I tell you what, the sisters just baked some fresh cookies this morning. Go up and knock on the convent door and have them serve you the cookies and a beverage, and I'll go talk to someone about this." So she heads straight for the chapel. And Mother says, when she got in the chapel, she said, "Lord, I thought this is what you wanted. I don't have the money." After some moments of praying and pleading with the Lord, one of the sisters comes into the chapel. She tells her, "Mother, there's a guy on the phone who insists he has to talk with you." So she takes the call. The guy on the phone says, "I found one of your booklets." So I picked it up and began reading it. The booklet was called Jesus Needs Me. After reading the booklet, I felt the Lord inspire me to call you right away and tell you what happened. I'm calling you from my yacht in the Bahamas. And I was contemplating suicide. Your booklet made me realize that's not the answer to my troubles I'm having in life. I feel inspired to help you in your work. Is there anything that you need? And she replies, "I need $600,000. And he says, "When do you need it?" And she says, "Right now." So he wired her the money, and it arrived by noon that day. So the installation of the dish proceeds. And all this took place in one morning. The installation of the dish went quicker than what they expected. So some of the younger guys that were there, who would later be working for the TV network, they decided they would like to swing from the hook of the crane. So that's what's going on here. And this photo was taken by Matt Scalesi. And it's his brother who is swinging from the crane. So Matt takes his film apparently to a 1-hour processing place, and he's in for a surprise when he sees the developed picture. In the shot where his brother is swinging from the crane, there seem to be rays of light coming out of the satellite dish. So Mother Angelica is delighted, and she sends for Sister Regina. When she arrives, Mother says, "Sister Regina, tell Matt about your dream." She tells Matt, "I saw a white satellite dish, and behind it was a sky that was dark. And coming out of the satellite dish in the center were rays of light." And she continued, because there's more. She heard a heavenly voice say, "This is my network, and it will glorify my Son." So that, in a nutshell, is the story of the installation of the first satellite dish. Gotta thank my buddy Tom Kennedy for all the vintage photos. Tom and his wife Edna moved to Irondale from Chicago to help Mother Angelica set up her TV ministry. And we will finish this up with some footage I shot in 2022 of all the satellite dishes. This is what they look like in the present day.